YouTube. Welcome back to Scents of South Jersey with me, Kellen, for a fragrance video today. Before we get started, I just want to say if it's your first time here and you like what you see or you take anything of value from these videos, please do me a favor and subscribe, like the video, and comment as well. I love the interaction with all of you. And don't forget to check out the Scents of South Jersey Instagram page. It's pretty new, but I'm seeing a lot of subscribers are actually jumping on that page. And what you can see are pictures of my fragrance collection. You can get news and updates on the channel, and it's awesome to see all of you there. All right, so today what I want to bring you is a list of 6 perfect masculine men's fragrance choices for beginners. And when I say beginners, what I mean is maybe somebody who's just getting into classic men's style fragrances, someone who's had fragrances before but is looking for something a little different and isn't quite impressed with what's readily available today at stores and in terms of the more modern choices that are out there too. So again, these are 6 fragrances from my collection that I think will be perfect signature scents. Some of them are going to be easier to wear. Some of them are going to be a little bit more challenging. They're all still in production, so nothing is discontinued. I promise nothing starts with a K and rhymes with Oros, as much as you may have assumed that might have been this whole video as well. And some of one is a little bit more modern, and I'm actually excited to talk about that one. But first, what a signature scent is to me is a fragrance that you wear more often than any other ones that you reach for the most, one that people associate with you when they smell it. It reminds them of you, one that's going to remind you of a certain point in time in your life because you wore that fragrance more often than the other ones. And I think as fragrance collectors, reviewers, people that are into this hobby a lot, you may have fallen away from a signature scent. So it's kind of nice to have just a few fragrances, but then there's one especially that really stands out to you. So let's get started. All right, so number 1 on this list is from a small independent house. They make everything in the USA, awesome company, and they make really high quality products. They don't have many fragrances, but this is their flagship scent. It's from the House of Authenticity, and it is Authenticity Eau de Parfum. This is a very, very masculine scent. It's probably the most modern feeling one on this scent, but it's a combination of citrus and woods. You know, when you spray this one right in the opening, it just gets an instantaneous hint of lemon and grapefruit. In the middle, you definitely get a hint of rosemary. So it's got some, herbal in there. Then the dried out is an awesome cedar and sandalwood combination. It reminds me of opening a fresh, brand new piece of furniture like a dresser, and you get that wood, that's cedar scent. I really like that one. This is perfect for daily wear. This is perfect for the office. This can be dressed up. It's going to get you compliments from women. This is an all year round, all around perfect scent. It's very, very versatile. It can be had for, at the most, I believe, $50, but I see now they're doing promotions. They have sales. You can get it for $29.99. Authenticity is an awesome house. You should definitely check this one out. It's the biggest bottle that they make too. You get a full 3.4 ounces, and this is one that the performance probably going to get, I get like 5-6 hours on it, so it's not the longest performance in the world, but I love to reapply it, and I think it's I would go to that is easy to reach for and would make a perfect signature scent for anybody. All right, so the second fragrance on this list is coming out of 1989 from the House of Alfred Sung. It is none other than Sung Om. So Sung Om is an aromatic fougere, and this one is just the definition of soapy, clean freshness too. So this one sort of reminds me of a barbershop, might be a little bit heavy to someone who's not used to such a soapy smell, so it might be slightly challenging in that regard, but it is such a safe buy if you're into classic masculine men's scents, or you want to smell something really soapy and clean and you're just getting into masculine men's scents. But it's a perfect signature scent. You can wear it to work, you can wear it, you can wear it out. It just reminds me of Irish Spring soap, and I love that. It's got a little bit of pine in it, a little bit of muskiness, but that clean soapiness in the scent is one that just can't be beat. It's so fresh, and it's extremely long lasting. It can be had for $15. They still make it today. I think this is a newer formulation, and I get great performance, and I think it smells amazing. The older ones have the built-in sprayer. As much as I would love to have that bottle, I didn't think there was anything wrong with this one. This one has the silver atomizer. It's again $15. Best probably for the cooler months, your fall, your winter, and your spring. Maybe a little bit heavier cloying in the summertime, but if you just apply it lightly, I only wear, even in the cooler months, maybe 2-3 sprays max. It's going to stick to clothes. It's a perfect signature scent, and it's very safe. I think it's not offensive to anybody. I just think sometimes the wearer, if you're brand new and you want something a little bit easier to wear, this might be slightly more difficult, but at the same time, if you like that soapy, clean scent, as soon as it settles down on you, it's an absolute awesome fragrance, and it's perfect for someone to reach for more often than anything else. All right, so the third fragrance on this list is from the House of Giorgio Beverly Hills. It is Giorgio for Men. It's an oriental woody scent. It's from 1984. This is such a classic statement fragrance. It's the perfect signature scent. It can be dressed up. I think it can be worn. You can wear it socially. You can wear it to the office. It's got such a just distinct smell about it. This is definitely going to leave a mark on somebody when you wear it. This is a vintage bottle. I was just fortunate enough to be gifted this one from my boss. He used to wear this. This was his signature scent, he said, in the 80s. And the newer one, the juice isn't as dark. It doesn't have this golden amber color. It's got kind of like a light green, but still it's high quality and still it's very long lasting. It can be had in the $15 to $20 range. So they still make it. It's kind of got this like almost like sour aldehyde orange peel opening with like a honey patchouli dry down. I absolutely love it. You know, this scent will stick with anybody, and it's a perfect signature scent, and it's an easy reach, inexpensive, and the projection and performance on it are awesome too. This will fill a room. You don't even have to apply this that much. One bottle will last you a long time, and it's again, it can be found anywhere on any discount site or any rack store. I always see them in the rack stores as well. But that woody patchouli dried out is awesome, and it's one that if you're wearing it, probably best again for the cooler seasons, your fall, your winter, your spring. If you wear it in the summertime, I think it could be done because it does have that citrus opening. I just would apply it lightly, but it's a perfect signature scent, easy reach for, and people would absolutely remember this one if you made it one that you're going to wear more often than the other fragrances in your collection. So this is a perfect signature scent for anybody that's interested in classic men's fragrance. All right, number 4 on this list is a fragrance from 1987. It's probably the easiest to wear out of this entire list, the one that you can reach for without a thought in your mind, no worry, no care, just an easy selection. It's from the House of Lamani. It is Lamani Pour Homme. This is probably the only fragrance from the House of Lamani that I own, aside from one other one, but this is definitely the one that stands out. If you're a fan of Drakkar Noir, and that scent, Drakkar Noir could have easily made this list, but I've talked about that more recently. I wanted to highlight some ones that I haven't had on the channel in a while. This is a lighter, fresher version, a cleaner version of Drakkar Noir, not as deep with the moss, but a little bit more barbershop in terms of it's kind of like just a freshie. You know, when you want to wear something but you don't have to think about a lot, you reach for Lamani Pour Homme. It's so awesome. It's so casual. Day or night, you could wear it. You could wear it all year round. It's extremely inexpensive. I believe it's $8 or $9. I got mine in a gift set for $10 because it had a body spray, which I really liked. In the opening, you get some citrus and you get some lavender, and that's what kind of gives it the barbershop vibe. And then there's some patchouli and a little bit of tree moss in there as well too. It's similar to Drakkar Noir, similar to Caesar's Man, but a little lighter than both of those. Both of those are some of my favorites of all time, but this one is just an awesome signature scent. This is something, again, you could wear anytime, any place. It's a very, very simple reach. There's not a lot to it. It makes it perfect for anywhere. The work, you could wear it out. It's going to get you compliments because it's so clean. It's such an easy scent, and again, it's so inexpensive and still made. So I actually have the original version where the silver stripe isn't on the bottle. And believe it or not, I think that one smells more alcohol-y. This one's got more of the fragrance in it, and it lasts a long time too. I'm easily getting 8+ hours out of this, and for the cost, this hits on all points for me. Not only does it smell amazing, it's easy to wear, perfect signature scent. It's extremely inexpensive, but it also performs really well too. So you cannot go wrong with this one. I sprayed some on a strip here, and it's just an awesome, very clean fragrance too. It's when you don't want to think about what to wear, you wear Lamani Pour Homme. So perfect signature scent. All right, we're down to the final 2 fragrances. These last 2 are probably going to be the ones that are a little bit more challenging to wear, but also are making perfect signature scents. This one is one that I don't talk enough about on my channel. I've reviewed it a while back. I should re-review it just to give its own specific video again, maybe for some of the newer subscribers who haven't seen it. It's from one of my favorite houses, a classic house, the House of Jacques Bogart. It's from 1975. It is the oldest fragrance on this list. It is an aromatic fougere. It is Bogart by Jacques Bogart. Look at that bottle. The thing is so cool. Also known as Bogart Signature. So what a fitting name for this list. This scent really is just an absolutely amazing men's classic fragrance. It's so masculine. It just opens up with a rosemary and lemon, and then it dries down to this deep, dark green moss with some leather and birch in there too. So it's a little bit different with its notes. It's extremely masculine. Like I mentioned, it lasts a long time. It will absolutely set you apart from anybody else. No one's going to be wearing this, and you can absolutely pull it off. You just have to have some confidence and, you know, give it a chance. You know, in the beginning, it may seem a little strong, but that's probably a good thing. And because I enjoy strong fragrances, the performance on this, I easily get 8+ hours on it. It's just a perfect signature scent. It can be dressed up a little bit more formal. People are gonna maybe take it a little bit more seriously when you wear this one. It's a mature fragrance for men, and it's definitely going to set you apart. This is nothing like anything you can buy today. You can have it for between $18 and $20, so it's still inexpensive. And you'd have to just blind buy it because there's very rarely places where you can sample these fragrances because they're maybe a little bit older, but it's still in production. And again, you can get it either online at one of the fragrance discount. That's probably the best place to buy it. I don't really see it often in rag stores, but it's just this awesome, gives you a boss feeling because of this one. You feel like confident, mature. This is an awesome men's signature scent. And if you're just getting into classic men's scent, you want a staple fragrance, pick this one up because it's great, especially if you love that deep green oak moss, which is some of my favorite notes in any type of men's fragrance, but this one really, really does a great job with that as well too. So easy to have, again, 18 to 20 bucks, perfect signature scent, probably best for fall, winter, and spring. But again, you can wear it anytime you want. This is an awesome selection. All right, guys, number 6, the last fragrance on this list, definitely the most famous and the second oldest on this one. It's from a humongous designer house, and it's the only one I really enjoy from this house. It is from the house of Ralph Lauren. It is Polo for Men, or Polo Green, whatever you want to call it. This one from 1978 is just a walk through the forest. It's a green god. It's the most expensive fragrance on this list for sure. It can be had for the $50 to $80 range, depending on where you buy it. I got mine in a gift set, so I lucked out. They still make all the matching products for this, like an aftershave balm, body wash, soap, etc. This is such an amazing scent. It's this beautiful green, mossy leather tobacco fragrance, very outdoorsy, very just country club, classy scent, perfect for a signature scent. One that I'd would wear on a regular basis, given the seasons. I think again this is fall, winter, spring, but it's such a fresh, clean scent, and it's definitely going to set you apart. I don't really like that many of the other Polo fragrances, like the Polo Red or Black. Those are so sweet, bubblegum for me, but this one is just a masculine man scent. This is definitely mature. It'll set you apart. I think it's somewhat challenging if you're used to those other fragrances made by Polo, but once you give it a shot, it smells amazing. I sprayed some on my hand. This stuff, just that instant opening is just so amazing too, that you get the hint of tobacco, and then it's got that mossy dry down. This is a relatively new bottle too. It's a new formulation, so I get still great performance out of this one, 8 to 10 hours. I have a vintage aftershave, and that one's a little bit heavier on the oak moss, as most things were back then that were in this fashion. But this is an awesome fragrance. You can wear it to work. You can wear it out. People are going to notice it. It's going to set you apart. This is going to be one that, again, people will associate with you if you make it your signature scent. It's a perfect one, and it can be found anywhere too. So I absolutely love Polo for Men. And I really hope they never discontinue this one, because this one is just an awesome fragrance. It's the best from that house. I don't really like that much from the house. A lot of designer houses, I like maybe 1 or 2 scents from it, and this is a perfect example of that. But this one is just amazing, and it is a great scent. If you like those notes and you want to be taken a little bit more seriously, you want one scent that's going to give you that classy, mature vibe, make you feel a bit more confident, Polo for Men by Ralph Lauren is the perfect choice. Okay, guys, that'll do it. Those are my picks. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what you think of my 6 signature scent, masculine classic men's fragrances that I selected here. Would you agree with them? Would you have selected any other fragrances? Should I make the list longer? I want to hear what you guys, what would you have picked? Would you, do you like or dislike the ones that are on this list too? Please let me know in the comments section, as well as like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. I will see you guys all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.